All right. Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Jack. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing great.
Wonderful to have you here. Thank you for being here.
My
So we're gonna undertake a little bit of work on your game.
pleasure. You can use that.
So you've been a single-digit golfer for quite some time, and you've been drifting a little bit higher lately, and so
Yes, I have.
I think the reason that we talked about you coming and wanting to undertake this was to see if we can't work our way back down.
Sounds good to me. I'm ready for that.
Tell me a little bit about your game. What do you see as the strengths of your game?
Actually, my driver is reasonably good. Could always be better. I could always use another 20 hours. But I'm okay with that. My approach shots are less than adequate, in my opinion.
So that's an opportunity for us, is to work on the approach.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
And as you know, I had some bad problems with my pitching and chipping, which I'm finally getting away from that.
Great.
Should I say the S word? I don't know.
No, that's okay. Yeah.
I'm getting away from that. It's getting much better. So now it's just a matter of me getting my feel back.
Great.
And trusting what I'm doing.
Right.
And then of course, my sand play is dismal.
Okay.
Getting out. I used to be a pretty darn good bunker player.
Right.
I usually expected like a sandy.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to go with the poor pitching and chipping. And then of course putting. My putting has always been okay. It's never been what I thought was really good. Except for here and there, have those rounds where lots of one putts. I love those. But
Yeah.
generally speaking, my putting, I give up more strokes with my putting now that I've fixed the chipping and pitching things.
Tell me about the mental side of the game for you. Do you feel like that's a strength for you or a weakness?
That's also changed. I used to have a good, positive focus and felt pretty confident that I could make the shot that I wanted to make. And then, just for some reason, things started coming into my head, what I call evil swing thoughts. and that sort of backed me out of where I thought I should be for the mental game. And now I find myself getting distracted sometimes when I stand over the ball. I stand behind the ball, visualize the shot, and then I stand over the ball and things start talking to me.
Right, okay. So if we were to prioritize, just sort of hearing what you're saying today, that it's fair for us to maybe spend some time talking about the mental game, our pre-shot routine, our post-shot routine, maybe creating those if we haven't had something that's been real consistent, or do you feel like that's been consistent? I don't want to put words in your mouth.
The pre-shot routine is pretty consistent.
Good.
Yeah. It's the issue for me primarily comes when I can get a good clear picture when I stand in the think box.
Right.
And see what I want to do.
Right.
It comes when I stand over the ball.
Okay, great. So
whether that's putting, chipping, approach shots, not so much with the driver.
Perfect. So that really gives us an opportunity, again, another that we can incorporate just generally as we go along. I think we'll try to lift up the things you're doing well, which you're talking about, the visualization. That's fantastic. And I would expect that might be a strength for you because of your profession. And at the same time, I think that there's some other elements of that pre-shot routine that we may want to incorporate that hopefully will then translate into less clutter when we get into the play box.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that. And I think even though we ended on putting, we could start on putting. generally like to start from the green and move out when we have this time together, if that's going to work for you. Because I think we can talk about getting control of our club face, our path. It starts on the green and really just as the swing lengthens, you know, the chipping and pitching, and we're still using all those exact same elements, just the length of the swing is getting longer. So that sounds great. So again, it's going to be, this is all about you, and so I want to make sure that that we get better with every lesson. That's really our objective. I want you to go away feeling like you're better today than you were yesterday with your game. And so that's very definitely our goal. I'm not someone that believes in we have to go 3 steps back to move 1 step forward. So, you know, I really want to be positive. So I think we may go from here to some bunker work. We may do that next week. We'll just see how much time we have today, and then continue to move out from there, especially since driving is the strength of your game. That's an area that we aren't going to have to work on. One last thing, I think that if it's going to fit into your schedule, I'd love for us to conclude with a playing lesson so we can see if all these elements can come together for us.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
That sounds great.
that would work. That would be great. So today, let's start by letting me just observe you putting for a bit. We'll talk about the process, and then we'll craft a plan for how we're going to get better.
Ready?
All right, let's do it.
Excellent.
Thanks, Richard.